At this juncture, to deliver her valedictory address, again, Ms. Rodney Opua, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, summa cum laude.
Ate Joanne, dito na pala tayo.
Of the Board of Trustees, Ambassador Amable R. Aguiluz III, Dr. Amable C. Aguiluz IX, the School Director, Engineer Domingo V. Bacani Jr., the College Dean, Ms. Karen V. Villara, my beloved teachers, staff, parents, guardians, guests, friends, and fellow graduates, good day. Earlier this morning, when I was preparing my speech, I came to remember a good story about a girl, a story that changed my life forever, and until now, it's still giving me some good thoughts about life, especially on how it contributed to who I am now today. This story was very simple, just like the cute little girl's life who grew up in a very complex environment. I like how the author made the character's life so complex, yet very captivating, that it breaks my heart in a good way. Her life, her dreams, her strengths and weaknesses, her battles, how she depends on her family, her love story on how she found her prince, and especially how the character dealt with pain for losing someone she loved the most. And most importantly, how she pulled herself up every day on every chapter of the book. I came to mention this, for I was once that cute. I mean, little kid who always depend on my mom. When I was in primary school, she taught me how to read and write letters and numbers. And when you're a kid, you'll find singing ABCs and counting numbers fun. I was a little kid who loves to climb up the shelf to read some books. The kid who crosses the street to go to school with his father every day. My father always held me with his right hand, and his other hand was to pull my trolley bag. While we were walking, I vowed to him that someday I would learn to cross the street alone. But that only continued for a few years, before he became sick and old. I learned to pull and carry my bag alone when he passed away. Years flew every time I came to cross the streams, the same street. I remember and miss the touch of his hand. Same with how I still miss his guidance. I couldn't explain the feeling of losing a father at such a young very age. So before he closed his eyes,
Opo, thank you.
a promise that I still carry here in my heart today while speaking in front of you. The promise that I will strive to study hard in order for me to reach my goals, and in order for me to have a good life. That promise became my motivation, and that motivation made me who I am now today. day when I delivered my first valedictorian address was at the age of 12. And I remember the feeling of fulfillment that I succeeded in helping my family. And I was not aiming to be the top of the class, but just to maintain good grades to keep my scholarship. The story shifted during my high school graduation. I achieved the same awards and spoke in front of hundreds. During that time, my mother was not able to witness my awards because she was hospitalized. From then on, I felt the importance of having a mother and a father, the essence of having a family. At that moment, I realized that I will give a promise to my mom that I will give her the best reward for all her hardships, a great future. The story shifted again, and college life was totally different from what we used to have when we were in high school. We met various kinds of people. Some are returning their service to maintain their scholarship. Some were working in the industry to finance their schooling. Some were single. Some were married. In short, we all came from different walks of life, and being a college student was not at all easy. We used to wake up early for classes to experience low and high scores, play computer games, especially Dota, during examination days. Tama ba? Hindi ko po ginawa yun, pero minsan lang. We also have sleepless nights and study while on on-self mode on every social networking sites like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Friendster, name it. In short, we are all doing and experiencing almost the same thing, whether who and what our studies and academics are. Along the way of our academic journey, we learn to adjust in the society where we are in. We learn to make new friends, to trust and support each other. And during rainy days, I knew it. We used to jump and say, yes, walang pasok. Kidding aside, I believe that we'll miss our college days. We will borrow the times of being a college student as we step into a new chapter of our lives. Before, I was never a technical person. My first step in AMA's result was totally different from what I expected. I took a course, computer science, and taking that course, I have no idea that most of my subjects would be all about programming. And I will not deny it. I was afraid of programming subjects before. I remember the first day when my professor taught the basic verbosity syntax, and all I could say was, wow, ano yun? There was a time that I cried because I cannot even understand a certain piece of language. I thought my brain is going to explode. However, I realized that it's too early to give up. So I practiced, and as time goes by, my mind was slowly learning to think, to read, and to communicate like computers. It was like getting to know a friend, but in my case, it was a computer. They said computers can do anything. I believe that we humans innovate our intelligence to use computers for the betterment of our lives. We are not ruled by technology, but we create and improve technology. is not all about the hardware, the software, nor the network. As for me, the most important elements are the humans, the founder of computer technology, and the core essence of all developments in the world. We are like bytes of code who constitute the whole program. When we run all together, we can run the whole system. We'll have a lot of bugs and errors along the way. But if we unite at our utmost ability, we can create a better country. We can create a system that will modernize and ease the lives of many people. Our success is a success of a society that we compromise. AMA is resolved taught me to explore what else I can do for myself and for everyone. Our alma mater had helped us to live in a physical, emotional, and virtual world. With the help of our teachers, we became more knowledgeable from their teachings, and we discovered and developed our potentials. AMA had molded us not only to become members, but also leaders of the society. As you look to your right and left, you can see a lot of happy faces, or straight faces. No, not that smug faces of yours, my fellow smug-faced graduates. I meant the priceless facial expression of your loved ones here today. Tingnan niyo sila, siguro nasa isip nila, sa tila haba-haba ng panahon na nagmamaskara na tayo sa college, nakagraduate na rin tayo. Mga kapwa kong taga-ama, sabay-sabay natin isigaw, ang galing-galing ko! Ang galing-galing natin! Tayo ay graduates na! Sabay-sabay natin palakpakan ang ating mga sarili! Kidding aside, we are all wearing the same black gowns as a symbol of our graduation. This graduation is just the start of something new. Let's compare our goals to a keyboard. A fast-paced key for regrets, an enter key for a new life, and a tab key to look forward. We'll have a lot of regrets in the past, but we can change the story of our future. To all our teachers, we thank you for sharing and imparting to us the ideas, the patience we need to cultivate our minds. To all my friends, JR, Kim, Brando, Yan, Jen, Ash, and Rick, thank you for supporting and confiding with me through thick and thin. I will always treasure the times that we had spent together. Batch 2013, let's cherish the moments we had spent together with our teachers, classmates, and friends. To AMA is Rizal Campus, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for developing me to who I am now today. To the whole AMA education system, the administration, and the staff, we thank you for giving us education. Before I was safe and affluent, I would like to tell you who was that girl in the story. The girl who made the speech possible. The reason why there is a hopeful soul in standing in front of you. The girl in the story wasn't me. The girl in the story was my amazing mother. Her life is with us. Her strengths and weaknesses are us. Her battles are with us. She depends on us as we depend on her. Her love story and her prince was my father. Her incredible courage to unparalleled. And most importantly, how amazing this woman put us together, alone as a single mom, was enough encouragement for me to go on with my life as long as I live. When I was young, my mommy would always tell me, "Anak, huwag naman, mag-aral ka naman mabuti." With her words, I study and I study very, very hard. Kaya nung teenager ako, biglang sinabi ng nanay ko, "Anak, huwag naman puro aral, mag-pause ka muna." How high the tone is the voice of my mom is how high the tone of the voice of my dad. He was very silent person. We used to travel the village together as I tell him my stories. I treat my dad like a Santa Claus, not because he's fun as Santa Claus, but because I want to express how much I love him. Most of the time, I would hug him and say, "I love you, Daddy," and he only replied with a smile. I know that his smile says, "I love you too, my daughter." I'm telling you this story because my parents are the most influential persons in my life. May I request my mother to please stand?
Hindi tayo ba si
You can know already how much I love you, both you and Daddy. But I've never been this way. I'm honored to be your daughter. Any daughter in the world would wish to have a mother like you. If Daddy is still alive, he will probably congratulate me first. I owe you the 20 years of my life. I offer you the symbol of my achievement. And I know that this is not enough to reciprocate everything you have done for me. But I want to share with you this great joy. Ate, kuya, mga kapatid ko, para sa inyo to. Ma, pa, I love you so much. Ang lahat ng ito ay para sa inyo. I'm so proud of you. Brothers, sisters, and guardians, teachers, this is for you. Some of us just sit there and talk this on, giving straight faces. But the truth is, there is no exact words to describe how emotional and grateful we are right now. All we can say from the bottom of our hearts is you guys are our true heroes. And starting this day, as we graduate and start a new chapter of our lives, let us now be heroes of our own. As what my friend Ashford said, we are our own heroes. For the strength of our hearts are unequaled. Every time we need to pull ourselves up, especially when no one else can. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, one thing that I would like to leave with this batch is to use our own minds, hands, and hearts to finish our goals. It was my belief that true happiness
ba naman?
Dami.
Now to you, the graduates, for the pledge of loyalty to your
Si Mami.
Miss Karen P. Sibayan, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Makapan Laway. Graduates, please rise.
Let's of loyalty kasi
In gratitude to you, my alma mater, I pledge my loyalty to you and your ideals, to perpetually uphold your standards and traditions, and to the core serve my country, and my fellow men to my utmost ability. Mindful that whatever destiny shall bring me, I shall act to up to the highest and fullest expectations. Worthy of
Siya lang
being
yata
true
siya.
to